Well, I want to thank you for joining us here at Ploughman's Backyard. Today we're looking at celery. This is my first year growing celery, and I started growing celery mainly because we eat so much of it. One thing that I have been learning though is that it needs to be blanched about 3 weeks before harvest. And I know that harvest is coming up soon, and 3 weeks can grow quite a bit. This is the Utah Tall celery. It's a non-GMO organic heritage celery, and it's really dark green, and it can be very bitter to taste. And one way to get rid of that bitterness, and sometimes the darker green, the greener it is, sometimes it is really hard to chew. So part of blanching it is basically it's protecting it from the sun, so it's not getting that full sunlight that's giving it its photosynthesis to make it green pigment and color. And by protecting it from the sun, it kind of is going to whiten it up, like somewhat like you'd find in the stores, but still not quite that white. The other thing it's going to do, it's going to soften the celery, and it's going to remove that bitter taste that you can get sometimes from homegrown celery. Some people really like it. I don't really mind it, but sometimes, eating it raw is a bit different, or adding it to, different dishes can change the flavor. I don't really mind it that much, but I thought I would show you because I know that some people have never heard of blanching celery other than throwing it in a pot before they freeze it. This is very different from that kind of blanching. So I thought, you know what, why not just share that little bit of information with you? So basically, what I'm going to do is Hannah's going to give me a hand. We just need something like newspaper, milk cartons, or, boxes or anything that can protect it from the sun. It's not quite big enough to harvest yet, but in 3 weeks I think that it's going to be ready. Right now it just looks like a beautiful green patch. So I thought, it'd be a great idea for a video. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, before we forget, I want you to hit that subscribe button down there, the bell icon. That lets you know when we got new videos out, and give this thing a thumbs up because I think you're really going to like it. And before you forget, hit that thumbs up. And don't forget to leave some comments. Comments really help us out, and they actually will keep you subscribed to us. So sometimes we can lose subscribers. I don't know why they do it, but it happens. So if you comment on a video, you're most likely not going to get unsubscribed without not even knowing it. So let's get on to showing you how to blanch your celery before you harvest it. And remember, 3 weeks, at least 3 weeks before you harvest it. Anna's going to try her first homegrown celery unblanched. What do you think?
It's good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste like the store celery?
Not really.
Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it strong?
It's not too strong, but it kind of tastes like...
Leaves an aftertaste in your mouth, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is it easy to chew?
No.
No.
Pretty hard.
That's what we're going to do today. We're going to blanch it up. It's going to make it easier to chew, and it's going to take some of that bitter taste away from our tongues. What do you think? You going to help me out with that? Yeah. It's really not that bad. It's tough. Taste is stronger, and it's got an aftertaste in your mouth. So we're gonna blanch some. Some I might leave. I love celery anyway. All right, so for starting off, what we're going to need is either cardboard. This actually is an old pizza box I saved, a pair of scissors, and some twine. I just got mine from the dollar store. So we're just going to take it, and we're going to take all the pieces. Do you got that? Like that. And we're going to put this, and we're going to just wrap it around the celery so that it doesn't get any sun. And we're going to put some twine around it. So one string should do. We're just going to make sure we tie it up. just like that. And we're going to go around. So I've got some newspaper. I'll show you what to do with the newspaper next. The reason why I tried the cardboard is because I think when it rains it might last a little longer. All right, so now I'm going to try newspaper. We're going to see how this works. Same method, just using newspaper. Okay. So another method or another way that you can blanch your celery stalk is to hill them up. Cover the stalk with the soil just to about the leaf lines. So basically just the leaves are exposed to the sun. So you can do that if you don't want to do the cardboard, newspaper, even PVC piping. I've seen people do it that way. But you can just, use your rake or your hoe and hill up these stalks to just so that the sun's not exposed to the stalks. Just, it's just another way. So, there's lots of ways to do it. If you're choosing to blanch your celery, you don't have to necessarily do it this way, but this is a preferred method. It's really easy, really simple. And because I have ground cloth, my soil's not exposed so that I can hill it up here. So anyways, I thought I'd just let you know that as well is another option for you. But it'll be interesting to see what this is going to taste like after we blanch it for about 3 weeks. So I'll let you know. We'll do another video, an update on when I harvest it, and we're going to compare it and see. And I did leave a couple that I'm not going to blanch, and we're going to compare them at the end. I think it's going to be really neat to see the conclusion. So stick around for that. So don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can see that video when it comes up next.